Alright, we're going to be talking about the AEW review tonight. So I watch AEW. It's a very good show, very good show. MJF had his first match coming back. Jericho and Pineapple Pete. We're talking about it, y'all. So to start off, Lance Archer came out there attacking somebody in the back, and he brought him out to the ring, beating him up, talking about Cody, and Jake the Snake didn't apologize for his actions. So Cody came out there in a big truck, boy. He running over stuff, and he low blow Lance Archer. I was like, oh my goodness, man, this is gonna be a crazy show tonight. I was like, it started off exciting. It's like, whew. But they had a good little brawl. But Lance Archer kind of got the best of him. But then Cody got back up, boy. He was still fighting him. I was like, man, Cody, he got a lot of heart though, man. You can't take somebody's heart away from wrestling. That's what he got. So I think it's gonna be a really good match at Double or Nothing. And like I said, I'm definitely gonna try to watch that. It's gonna be crazy. Goodness. And then they was showing John Moxley backstage. Boy, he was mad. Boy, that Moxley won his title back. It was crazy. Next, we had a fatal four-way women's match. Pineapple Ford versus Chris Stantliner versus Britt Baker versus Sheeta. And also, it's going to be Britt Baker versus Chris Stantliner at Double or Nothing. So it's going to be a really good match. They had a good match though. I was just kind of blown away from the beginning of the match. I was just like, all right, I got to focus on this. But it was a good match. It was very physical. Chris Stantliner had a DDT to Britt Baker. Britt Baker, I like her. She physical. She be doing everything. Boy, and Sheeta, she was all over the place. She did a rising knee to Chris Stantliner. Um, Chris Stantliner did a superplex to Britt Baker um and Pineapple Ford. Penelope Ford. I think that's how you say her name. Just call me to say Miss Ford. Yeah, Miss Ford. But it was a really good match though, yeah. It really was a good match. But she had got the victory, and she did like a strong backbreaker to Chris Stantliner for the victory. And it was crazy. Had Britt Baker had the some mandible claw. Or she was doing something outside after the match to Chris Stantliner. And it was crazy. I'm like, what is she doing? Like, oh, she is insane. Sorry. But it was a really good match. It really was. Sorry y'all, I just hyped up for the AEW show. Got me all over the place. Next we had Jurassic Express with Marco Stunt versus Best Friends with Orange Cassidy. And like I said, the Jurassic Express is a really good tag team. Best Friends, they suplex Luchasaurus outside the ring. Um, Trent did a spear. Jungle Boy and Trent Taylor, they was brawling. They was just throwing hands and everything, boy. It was crazy. But then it was crazy. What's this guy named Ray? Yeah, Ray Phoenix. He took out Orange Cassidy. The MJF took out Jungle Boy. I'm like, dang. I'm like, it felt so alive. But then they all got pyros in that match. I mean, and when they was coming out, I was like, woo. It was a good match though. But Best Friends, they had won the match because they did a spike DDT to the Jungle Boy. I was like, dang, that move looked very painful. It really did. It looked very painful. And Next we had Pineapple P. Boy, he was talking about Chris Jericho, and he said, "You know what? I like being Pineapple P." Then he had his drink out, and he was drinking and stuff, and that was crazy. Um, then we had Sheeta. She was being interviewed, and Nia Rose was wanted to congratulate. I was like, something going to happen, and it was so funny. She was like, "I congratulate you," and then she just hit her with the stick. I said, I mean, with the kendo stick. I said, "Oh my god, yo, they is crazy. They is really crazy." But I think they gonna have a good match at Double or Nothing as well. So next we had the Inner Circle, Santana and Ortiz versus Kenny Omega and Broken Man Hardy. This match was going all over the place. It really was. Um, First they was double team and Kenny Omega as soon as he came down there. So they got the advantage for a little while. But then Broken Man Hardy came out there. I was like, delete, 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 delete. That's right. Got on my Dean Ambrose shirt. Still trying. I'm gonna get a John Moxley shirt. I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get that shirt as well. It was a really good. It was a good physical match. It really was. Um, Santana did two suicide dives. Kenny Omega did a suicide dive. Matt Hardy did one. I'm like, jeez, it was crazy. And my funny part was when Matt Hardy hit Ortiz with the when he had Ortiz in the corner, he was like, delete, 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 delete. I said, yo, that is so funny. He was like, delete, 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 delete. Just like this. I said, yo, that is funny. I was like, yo, that gotta hurt a little bit. You still hitting the turnbuckle all them times. But it was crazy. Sammy came out there with like a neck brace and a chair, and Matt Hardy gave him a twist of fate, and then he threw him out. And Kenny Omega, cause Ortiz was going to the top rope. Guess Ortiz was about to do some type of move, but Kenny Omega gave him he ran up and gave him a knee to the face in the corner. I said, damn, that's vicious, boy. Kenny Omega, boy, that's vicious. Then of course it ended with a twist of fate with Broken Man Hardy, so they got the victory, and that was pretty cool. Next we had MJF versus Lee Johnson. Came out saying that he's better than you. I like him too. He's pretty cool. So he did a big clothesline to Lee Johnson, a power bomb off the apron. I said, damn. It was just a one-sided dominating match. So MJF won. Then after the match was over, he called out Jungle Boy. And, he said, he can't wait to face him at Double or Nothing. And he said, he was like, I'm a little rusty. I don't know. I'm a little rusty. What you think? And then he looked at the crowd. He said, what y'all think? Y'all think I'm a little rusty? And the crowd started booing. I'm like, man, MJF is funny, man. He's really funny. Um, Crazy though. Then we had the Pineapple P versus Lee Champion, Chris Jericho. It was so funny. Everybody was singing his song. Everybody, I think the good and the bad people were singing Jericho theme song. It was so funny. Um, Even Sammy was singing the song. He had the little baseball. I was like, oh, he is funny. Um, the match started off, Jericho slapped Pineapple P. The Pineapple P slapped him back, got him in the corner, did some little moves in the corner, but then out of nowhere, he just did the Judas effect. I was like, wow, that was crazy. That was crazy. He did that Judas effect so quick. That was crazy. Then of course, after the match, they was talking about the elite, and he called them dumb idiots. And then out comes Vanguard. I was like, oh, that go Vanguard. Lord Vanguard came out there with the Lord shirt and stuff, and then Jericho was being crazy and everything, and he had that baseball bat. I was like, oh man, he gonna break Vanguard, and then he just man, he beat up Vanguard. Everybody took a swing at the bat on Vanguard, and I was just like, "Yo, this is crazy." I'm like, "This is really crazy, really crazy." Um, and then they showed Moxley what happened last week. Got beat up by Dark Order. I was like, he gonna get some revenge this week. So the main event, it was Christopher Daniel versus Brody Lee. It was a really good match though. It really was. Christopher Daniel, he did a moonsault. Um, he did 2 suicide dives. He was fighting with him. He was doing everything in his power to get the victory, but Brody Lee kept getting up. He did a big boot. He did like 2 big boots on him. And he did a suplex, a high body drop. And his super kick, I thought that was it, but it wasn't. But then I was like, yup, he gonna do that big clothesline. So he turned around and did that big clothesline. I was like, yeah, that's it. So then after the match, he told the referee, call him the self-proclaimed champion. I was like, uh-oh, Moxley gonna come out. Then John Moxley came out there through the stands, boy. I was like, go ahead, Moxley. It's like, go ahead, Moxley. Boy, he was taking everybody out, boy. He took out the Dark Order, gave him a 30 D's or DDT, whatever, boy. He was ready. And he said to Brody, he was like, he coming for his title. He gonna show you why he's the champ. I was like, that's right. Just like he beat Jack Hager, he could beat Brody Lee. He's a good champ, man. Just we gotta let Moxley have a little run at this title, man. He needs this title run. He really do. He deserves it he deserves it so much. So I was like, this was a good show. It really was a good show. It was very exciting. And also, next week it's going to be Ray Phoenix versus Orange Cassidy, and both of those wrestlers are in the ladder match to compete to get a shot at the AEW World Title. So that should be good. We got MJF versus Mark Stunt. That's going to be good. We got Jake the Snake Roberts, and Arn Anderson interviewing. And we're going to have Sammy versus Matt Hardy getting a little retribution for what he did. I guess he's not really hurt. And then Mike Tyson is going to present the TNT title at Double or Nothing. I said, whoa, it's going to be good. It's going to be real good. So, man, that was a good review. That was a really good review. Hope y'all like this review. Like, comment, and subscribe. And, oh, one last thing. Y'all still watching this video. I have to redo Resident Evil 3 Nightmare Mode because PS4 messed up, but I'm gonna have it up probably, I guess maybe like Friday or Saturday. Still it's saying 11 hours remaining, so can't wait to do that. Also gonna have Resident Evil 2 and some more games as well. So currently I'm playing Thief. Gonna be playing some more of that, and that's gonna be good. Hope y'all like this video. Woo!